Alright, another day playing this game on stream. And also, I should probably mention this. Well, a few things. For starters, the Proseka movie just started airing in the States today. Today's the 17th, but I won't be able to watch the movie until the 19th with a friend, so for the sake of everyone watching, please do not talk about the movie. Spoilers, obviously, because not everyone will be able to see it yet. And yeah, but you know the drill. No spoilers. Let's be respectful about that. And also, second point I want to mention, I got a new PC. And I've spent half the week trying to make sure everything's set up again, because I had to transfer my files, re-download, like, for example, the capture card program, so, you know, I'm able to capture the game, and a bunch of other stuff, which was stressful. Let's be honest, it was really stressful for me. But I managed to get it done. And I'm streaming today. And also, what else? I think that's it. So anyway, as you can tell, I'm streaming again, and as per usual, the stream will be done once the energy has been depleted. And as you can tell, there's a bit. And I am casually tiering the event. I'm sticking within the top 300. Because I want to, and I think early on in the event I could have, like, been in top 200, but I'm like, nah, I think I'll just stick with top 300 for this one. So I've basically been making sure I stay within top of 300 these past few days. And it's going well, other than moments where I'm like, oh no, and I have to make sure I stay within this very specific range. So anyways, I'm going to get started because I've been spending like several minutes setting things up. So oh, and as per usual, I am doing random co-op, so you guys will probably end up seeing me if you're playing the game as well. Oh, and I also adjusted the audio because again, like with me changing PCs, I wanted to make sure the audio works and all that, so it may sound a little different. So it's technically another test stream, I guess you could say. So anyways, I'm going to get started. Still does that audio thing. It's not my capture, it's actually the game that kind of doubles that audio for some reason. I think it's a bug because I don't remember hearing it at all, like, in the past, so I don't even know. Yeah, I'll play Master. I think I'll just play the difficulty I want to play this time. Or like, feel like it for the song. Oh, and because I have a new PC, you might possibly hear the fan go on in the background. I don't know how to deal with that without my mic cutting my voice out, so yeah. Okay. Okay, it's taking its time to load. Also thinking about it, I think it's also lagging in... Okay, the game's not exactly lagging. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but... Okay, I don't know how to put it into words, but, yeah, like, everyone's here. Sometimes, if it shows less numbers, it just means how many players there are, so I don't know what's going on there. I think it's the capture card. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say if it's lagging, because last time I think some people would be like, oh, but, like, because, like, the game wouldn't necessarily lag, but the capture would, so I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, it's just something I'm thinking about, because that was what happened last time, and I'm like, I don't know how it's... whatever. Anyways. Also, I can't wait to see the movie. I'm seeing it in 2 days as of the time I'm streaming this, so... that's exciting. Now, obviously, I'm not going to talk about spoilers when I do watch it and after, you know. So, you don't have to worry about spoilers from me, guys, so don't worry. Also, I haven't seen it yet, so yeah. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I tend to do that because I forget things sometimes. Not like in a bad way, but I do forget stuff. Oh my gosh. speaking of the movie, so for the release in the States, the code redemption thingy is a thing for the theaters. Basically the code where you get the 4-star Miku card, like movie related card and all that. Because so many people got confused on how it works, and it's like because of the phrasing certain theaters. People got so confused that the G-Kids Films website had to specify this in an FAQ. Which I'm glad, because I think I was a little confused thanks to some people, so I'm glad it's cleared up through that. But also, when I read the website, unfortunately, people in Canada won't get the code, so, yeah, that's something. Yeah. That's what the website said for, like, movie codes in, Canada. Like, they won't have them there. Alright, waiting for people to enter. I love this. Okay. I love the song that's like on my like select right now. Sense is really good. All right. Oh yeah, and also because I won't be watching the movie until Saturday, I have to avoid like my dashboards on my social accounts because you know people are gonna talk and sometimes people don't tag their stuff, so I have to be really careful. So I don't. Oh wow, that was 1 grade. That's fine. I already got the AP on expert. But anyways, like sometimes people don't tag their post, and sometimes there's inconsistency with tags, so I have to really make sure I avoid the spoilers. So that's gonna be fun, but it shouldn't be too much trouble. It's only like 2 days. But Well, 48 hours at the very least, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, and also there's this bug. Apparently it's a bug. Kohane's ribbon is missing on her little tiny sprite here. I don't know how that can possibly happen, but it did. Because she's supposed to have a ribbon on. They still haven't fixed that. No, someone pick this. It's fine, but I'm not a fan of playing boss songs because obviously they're boss songs, they're difficult. I am not playing on expert. No. I am not doing that. I think the one chart that I could do on expert is the don't fight the music. I think it's that one. I don't know. There's a few, there's a couple others, but definitely that one is like I can do, but still difficult that I can't full combo it. There you go. Oh yeah, by the way, this is kind of random, but because you have the 3D MVs in this game, it basically gives people ideas of, oh, how about we put this into MMD, Miku Miku Dance, and have characters from different series, franchises, whatever, like typically like anime like series like be thrown into it. And oh my gosh. I found this one the other day using the Romeo and Cinderella 3D MV, and oh my goodness. I actually like it, and I'm going to leave it at that. It'd be so tempting to share it though, but I don't think the person would be very happy if their MMD is shown in a video or something. I don't know. Okay, fix the difficulty there. But yeah, I found an MMD the other day, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so perfect. Because there's this one part of the 30MV for Romeo and Cinderella that people put their favorite ships in, like the spots, and yeah. And the video I found did it for a ship I like in a different series, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I'll talk more after this. Okay, as I was saying before, yeah. I think what I just want to say is that I really love how people take the, like the 30MV dances and have, like, and put it into, like, MMD and have, like, their favorites, like, dancing and all that. That's, like, what I mainly, like, watch MMD for, just to see people throw, obviously not literally, but, like, put characters, like, their favorites into, like, these spots and see them, like, move around and stuff, dance. But yeah, I do like that. What was I also gonna mention? I think another thing I want to mention is how I like how it also counts for the facial movements too. So like if in the original 30MV they're smiling, then the character's smiling, but it's also like I think it's like interesting but also a bit strange if it's a character who typically doesn't smile. Or rather they smile, but only around like certain characters. Yeah. I don't know, just something I keep thinking about. Anyways, back to playing charts. And I already wanted to be Saturday, but I had to be patient. Patience. Also, I should probably stop bringing it up. Not bad to bring up the movie, but if I'm going to be patient, I should probably like don't not talk about it so much. Or just the fact that I'm going to watch it, that is. Obviously I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know anything, other than the official synopsis on the official websites. Anyways. Also, how am I doing now? Okay, I'm doing pretty well. Okay, going to go into another one. Okay, never mind. Go back. Yeah, now that I think about it, the VBS Worldling 2 is now on its final, I wouldn't say final, because obviously there's going to be an actual Worldling 2 finale, but like, alright, okay, that was something. Anyways, yeah, so today, I think On's part of the Worldling started for Worldling 2 on the Japanese server. So yeah, Worldling 2 for VBS is almost done. It'll be interesting to read it because all I know is the summaries people have written down based on how they translated it. Hopefully probably with like something like Google Translate and not just making it up. Sometimes people do that and it's concerning. But yeah, all I know about like this Worldling 2 is based on summaries of like people translating it themselves. And it'll be interesting to see what the final part of the these event story is. Yeah. Also, it's making me curious about like what the other Worldling 2s will be like. Because it's all an alternate reality dream, and it's all like a connected world, at least among like the group. Obviously we have to get the Wonder Show, Worldling 2 to like, or like later ones, one of them, to like be like, is this all the same alternate reality or not? We don't know. But it makes me excited to see the later ones. Like what will be the breaking point? Not the breaking point. Diverting path, I guess. I don't know what the word is, but like, I'll be curious to see what it'll be like for the other ones. I'm definitely most curious about the Wonder Show one. Fortunately, their Worldling 2 is next month, so yeah, that'll be exciting. I'm curious, especially since like I feel like one of the diverting paths might be like when I don't know what part of the main story it is, but basically the one where basically Tsukasa argues with Rui and all that. And basically it's like after that he goes into Sekai and like realizes what he's done after cheering up the bunny plushie. I'm excited to see what the other ones will be like. Like, where's the diverting path? Like, the what if happens and all that. It'll be interesting to see. I think I'm curious for like the I'll just play expert for this one. I'm definitely curious, especially for Night Court as well. Oh my gosh, I will be very curious on where the diverting paths will be for Night Court, like where the what ifs will like the starting point of the what if in that alternate reality. I'll definitely be so curious. We have to wait though. click on the note to flick it. Also, this is my first time. Okay, I wouldn't say first time, but like, I mostly play this game without headphones. So I just have my phone, like, playing audio out in the open. And don't worry, I only did this at home because why would I have the audio on, like, out loud in public? But I never really heard the song, like, with headphones before, and I'm like, I never heard the guitar, like, strumming, I guess, in the background during the lyrics. Well, it's the instrumental, but, you know, gosh. The things I don't notice because I don't listen to, like, the game with headphones on. Alright. Oh, and it's broken. Okay. Oh gosh. The game actually lagged on my end when it did that. Alright, I'll play expert on this. I'm starting to think I should adjust, like, the... what's it called? Like, the thing in the settings, like, if... I don't think I need to, but I should consider it. But, it's like the timing thing, like, if there's, like, delay or something. I don't think there is exactly delay, but I don't know. Alright. More songs. Someone's game is taking its time. Alright. I just kind of like focused and like on that. Alright, make sure. How am I doing? Pretty okay. I'll stop thinking about it. Okay. I'm just thinking about World Link 2 because there's this thing about it that I find quite interesting. Especially after I see more people explain, like, what it is. More specifically, it's a final chapter. Only for the World Link 2. It's not the end of the game. Because what's interesting is that during according to, like, translations, the final chapter has it where, like, anyone in the top 1,000 in ranking, like, gets this, like, special border around the character they have them, like, as leader, and if they have, like, the most, like, rank points for, like, being in the leader spot or something. Which is pretty interesting, but also, good luck with that, because that sounds very painful. Because a lot of people would probably be tearing for it, so it's like, yeah, that's something. Oh, I don't have to switch difficulty on that. Like, sounds tempting, and I do know that, like, if you tiered, like, pretty high, I think, I don't know what it is, I will have to check, but, like, if you got a certain title, like, rank, number for, like, the World Link chapters, that gives you an event bonus boost if you have it equipped. For the final chapter, that is. Anyways, yeah, that's something interesting about, like, World Link 2 final, chapter. I will say, if it comes to global, I might be tempted to do that, like, try to tier that, but I'm also like, I'd rather not. That's way too stressful. I don't think it'd be a good idea if I tiered that, though. Like, because I'm going to be tiering Enna's World Link 2 chapter, when, obviously, Global gets it, and I don't think I can handle, like, trying to tier the finale chapter of World Link 2, where everyone would be trying to get into that, like, top 1,000 spot, at the very least. I think it's top 1,000. Like, because I think it'd be a little too stressful if it was top 100. Like, at that point, I'm like, yeah, no way. No, no, no. Like, at that point, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to tier that at all, ever, whatever. It's, like, not gonna happen. But yeah, oh yeah, also I'm trying to adjust something. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'll be interested in seeing how it goes in the Japanese server. Oh yeah, on there, yeah. Like, if you even think of, like, trying to do that, like, for the tiering, on the Japanese server, yeah, good luck, because tiering is way more competitive on the Japanese server than it is on global. And it makes sense, um, because there's more players on that server. I think so? I'm pretty sure there is. Oh, very much more dedicated players who want to tier. There is still obviously a lot of people who tier on here. Like, for example, you can see me getting top 300 in this event. But, like, like the numbers are much higher on the Japanese server. Like, for World Link 1, for, like, Akito's chapter, from what I've seen, it was, like, around 100 million event points were the tier 100 cutoff. But on the English server, the tier 100 cutoff is 51 million. So it's like less, but still a lot. So yeah. Also, I will be curious on what this final chapter is for World Link 2. I am curious on what it will be like. At least, like, story-wise. Of course, we have to wait until we're allowed to have fan translations posted publicly. But fortunately, the power of people just summarizing the entire translation exists, so I could just read summaries of what it says. What it's about, not what it says. Okay, what else to talk about? I like how I want to talk between songs, because obviously, like, it's also for me to take a break, so I'm not, like, playing a song right after each other. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of like how do people just handle tearing if that's yeah, this is why I don't want to tier very high in general, because like because you have to play like songs like constantly, like every like right after you know what I mean. And I'm like, I don't think I could handle that. For World Link, because the days are shorter, you technically, I wouldn't say you have to do that, but you definitely should play a lot if you want to get to like a high rank in the chapter. But also, like the thought of it, I'm just like, how do people just handle that? Honestly, a more relaxed event, you don't have to worry too much because like, because there's many days, of the event. So, you know. Like, unless you want a really specific spot, like top 10 or something, then you definitely have to, like, play a lot, but... For, like, just, like, top 300, for example, like what I'm doing, like, you don't... Like, you still have to play a lot, but you don't need to play, like, you know, every hour of the day or something. But also, like, events that are not so popular, but are... It's kind of hard to say, because I'm not, like, a tiering expert or anything, so... But, like, this event feels easier to, like, tier, I guess. Like, if you're a fan of the character and, like... I don't know. Anyways. Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh, I don't remember how to play this chart. I'm more used to the master chart of the song, like, at this point, I guess, because I'm trying to full combo it, but, like, the amount of flicks and holds that there are in, like, some parts of the song is really difficult to, get by without messing up. Oh, I got a lot of different show lines. But yeah, that song, like... God, what's the difficult about the master chart is I can do it, but like when it gets to the part where it's like you have to do the flick note and the hold note and all that, like all that is like there's a lot going on, and it's like And also because the amount of flick notes, like, my phone ends up moving. So it's hard to, like, play that part of the song without, like, having to deal with that and trying to recover quickly. Hello in chat. But anyways, that was the song Last of Me. And how every single time I try to full combo the master chart, my phone slides a bit because I'm doing the flicks. I'm trying to not press down on my phone because that's like the reason it slides away, but also it can't be helped because, like, you know how your fingers kind of get like stuck on the phone or something. I don't know. It's another song. I mean, another co-op. I'm not doing private rooms. I'm just doing random co-op. I'll play Master on this. Some of them I will play Master on stream, others I'm like, probably, it depends on whether I feel like doing it or not. Oops. There you go. I'm back to thinking about World Link too. Well, at least there's still a year. Like, the slight benefit for the slight benefit I see with Global being a year behind is that we can prepare in advance for like banners we want and like which events we want to tier. Because I'm like thinking about like Night Court, World Link 2, because I might also tier for the end of chapter there. As you can tell, I have tiered for the end of chapter of the first World Link. I have top 200. It's gonna be interesting, especially since World Link is competitive for wanting to get like high rank title for like your favorite and all that, but like oh boy, it's gonna be interesting. I'm especially curious about what the what if scenario will be for Night Court. I have like a couple guesses for like Wonder Show, but obviously we'll have to wait and see if any of those guesses are correct. I know, it's broken. Alright. Let's refresh. It's still the same people. Okay. Okay, I'll give it a second. But yeah, gosh. Oh yeah, and because like with the World Link 2 going on for VBS, Vivid Bat Squad, yeah, the World Link 1 cards, I don't know what the banners say, but it looks like it's a rerun because you could exchange for World Link 1 cards as well, from the other gacha. And if I don't end up getting Enna's World Link card, like first one off rate on the NF5 gacha, I will be pulling for both World Link cards. I didn't get it the first time because I had to save for Sanrio. And knowing my luck, I had to save my crystals. Oh, that person has a flower title for Enna already. Oh my goodness. That's like rank 80 plus to get the flower title. I really want to get the flower title for Enna, but I'm only at rank 71, which is pretty high. It is a pretty high number there, but getting to rank 80 it will obviously take a while, so you know. Won't be able to get that for like who knows how many months. And it's fine. Much rank? Oh, 247. Yeah, I'm pretty high up there in the rank. Yeah. In terms of tiering, I might sort of... Okay, I don't think I would, like, tier seriously, or cat, I don't know. But, like, I think I will try to sort of semi-tier, N5. I don't know, because I want to save as many energies by the time World Link 2 happens, because I did use so many for World Link 1. I think I had, like, for the large energy cans, the, which gives you 10 plus energy, I think I used, like, I don't know how many, I actually don't know, but it was definitely in the hundreds when I had them, and it dwindled down quite a bit. And I was tiering with, like, only one World Link card. Like, I got Kanades from, like, the gacha. Again, I was tempted to get Enna's card at the very least, but I couldn't because I had to save for Sanrio, and at that point I was, like, pretty unlucky with getting Enna cards. Well, limited cards in general. I keep forgetting I actually sparked for, Kaido's White Day card, so... I had to spark, before Valentine's, the Valentine's gacha with Enna, I had to spark 3 times. And I'm like, yeah, this is why I didn't, like, keep going on World Link gacha, because I had to save for Sanrio, and knowing my luck, I didn't want to risk it. I got in pretty okay luck, but, like, the amount of times I had to spark, I'm like, no. There you go. Also, unrelated to Prosecca here, can I just say how, like, annoying it is that, like, new PCs, like, PC desktops, don't have, like, a lot of USB ports? Because in my old PC, which is now, like, which is just sitting in my room right now. Like, it has, like, 4 of them on the front, and it's, like, enough for me to, like, have for, like, everything. Like, because I only use 3 out of 4 of the ports for USB. But this new one only has 2. And I decided to get an additional, like, an extension that gives me more of them. Because, like, sure, I have, like, a couple left in the back of my PC, but the thing is, like, it kind of sucks if you don't want to have the cords plugged in all the time. And, yeah, so I have, like, quite a few cords on top of the PC right now. Oh my goodness, I thought the audio stopped working for a second. It scared me. But still, it's like... Isn't that, like, annoying with, like, new PCs? Because it's like... They minimalized on how many USB ports you have, and it's like, really? And the thing is, like, for my... I have, like, an external drive, which I have constantly plugged into my PC. And I would put it on... I would have it connected on the back of it, but the reason I don't is because, like... Because sometimes I do have to take it out, and it's kind of a pain to have to go to the back of the PC and unplug it, especially when, like... Well, yeah, it's annoying. So, yeah, just a little complaint I have with new PCs a little bit, because it's like, why? Like, why is it like that? I feel like the answer's obvious, but I don't want to say it anyway, so... But it's still, like, a bit annoying, because, because if you, like, use at least 3 out of 4 of, like, for, like, a different PCs, it's like, yeah, I don't know. But still. Yeah, so I have, like, a lot of cords on top of my PC as a result. I also gotta figure out, like, which song I might be able to AP next. Because I'm at 19 master APs at the moment. There's Lag Train, but I keep messing up on one part, and I keep getting the show result of 2 great every time, so I'm like, okay, like, besides that, like, what else? I'll think about it, obviously, but, like... I hate when you get, like, 2 greats or 1 great or whatever, and you're, like, so close to an AP on the song. Oh, the pain. Oh, let me get some water. Alright. Oh, let me see. Okay, I'm doing good. I just want to stay within this range. I'm not trying to go for top 200. I was tempted, but since I don't want to, like, stress myself too much, of trying to keep up, like, that kind of, like, rank participant, I'm like, yeah, like, I'll just stick with top 300. I mean, I could have easily done it, but I'm like, nah, I'd rather not. Especially since, like, I think World Link 2 is a priority. Even if the chances of me just sticking with top 200 is pretty high. Because I don't think I want to do it again. Or, like, try to get to top 100 because I'll be way too stressful for me. Tempting, but... oh my goodness. Like, Enna's World Link chapter took us by surprise. I think just seeing the, okay, I'm gonna ignore that. But, like, it definitely took us by surprise seeing the, top 100, cutoff for the World Link chapter. I will say, I think I said this last time, but I did consider getting top 100, but obviously after seeing, like... well, for starters, the World Link starts at like 11 p.m. Eastern time for me, and also seeing how like it was pretty difficult to get like through, like, the point being, I just decided, you know what, stay at top 200. That's the highest I can go, and yeah. As I was saying, so yeah, I thought of wanting to tier top 100 for an World Link chapter, but then I was like, considering how far I've gone, like in the morning, like, I was like, you know what, like, I'll just stick with top 200 because that's like second best, and it was still painful, but I'm fortunate that, like, you know how you drop places if you don't play for, like, a while, a few hours and all that? Like, throughout the night, I don't think I dropped many places. I think I was, like, for example, I would be at, like, 160 in the rank, but I wake up at 175 or something. So it's, like, not so bad, but at that point, I had to make sure I get more points, because if I don't, like, I drop further in the rank, and... oh boy, it was so painful. It was worth it in terms of, like, it was definitely an experience, but also, like, oh my goodness. The moment it ended and it was Kanade's chapter, I just wanted to sleep. I just to clarify, I did not lose sleep. I actually slept every night during the World Link, which is why I was in top 100 either. But it was definitely a moment where I was like, oh, finally, it's over. I could rest. I don't have to worry about this right now. For, like, who knows? I still had to play a little bit of Kanade so I could still be, like, within top 1,000 for, like, overall. Because I was, like, pretty high in the rank from all the tiering, so I was like, yeah, I'll still, like, keep going a little bit, but not too much. And that's how I ended up getting top 200 for end this chapter. Oh, and also, the points are definitely going to increase for World Link 2. Well, for starters, people will be more prepared, but also, from what I know, they, like, for the support group, like, they extended the number to 20, so the points will naturally be higher, only because there's going to be more cards used in the support group. So, that'll be interesting. I do have a lot of Enna cards now, so yeah, that will be very interesting. I think, yeah, when I tiered, I definitely had, like, over 500% for, Enna, like, in terms of points and stuff, so, yeah, I do have quite a few of her cards upgraded, so, like, with Mastery 5, as you can tell, for one card here. I think at the moment, 3 of them are at Mastery 5. And a couple of them have, like, Mastery 1. I do want to add more Mastery to cards, but I kind of want to wait a bit, so I don't want to rush through with, like, doing that. Oh, I will say I do have one fully upgraded card on my account. I'm not going to specify which one it is. And by fully upgrade, I mean that includes skill. So, like, for 4-star. Like, because I had a lot of, like, skill books, so that's why I did that. Oh yeah, one thing I do want to mention, that I'm curious for World Link 2's, like, later ones. Like, okay, so basically the World Link cards, for World Link 2 is, like, their alternate cuts are, like, it's different. Basically for World Link 1, it's, like, their alternate cuts are in the, new image song. Like, for example, Vivid Bad is, Beyond the Way. But for World Link 2, it's, like, one of their focus songs each. And of course, none of us can actually watch them because of some rule I kind of find a bit, I mainly find it ridiculous because these alternate cuts are like 10 seconds long max. They're not that long. Like, yeah, you get copyright striked for 10 seconds of a video. I mean, what else is new? But Which I only find ridiculous is like in a card where after the event's over has a very low chance of showing up in your gacha pulls if you pull on the unit banner. Oh my goodness. I'll be curious to know which songs are going to be used for the cards, but it also sucks just knowing that's a thing. Only because it's like, you get striked for 10 seconds. Max. I know it's 10 seconds because people mention how long it was, by the way. And I'm like, 10 seconds. 10. For a second, I thought I selected Master Difficulty. Thank goodness I didn't, because that would suck. Oh gosh, my hands are sweating a little bit. There you go. Well, either way, I am excited to see what the other World Links, World Link 2s will be like. And I am repeating myself, but I'm just so curious about what Wonder Show's World Link 2 will be like. I'm just curious about like the deviating, diverging paths in the what if and all that. Like for VBS, based on like people summarizing their own translations, like the diverting path is all in the main story. Well, I call it the prologues because it's weird to call it the main story because like there's obviously more story afterwards. But putting that aside, basically their diverting paths are in the main story. And it's all like it all appears to be like a connected alternate reality dream as well. So I'm curious on where the diverting paths will be for like the other ones. Like I have like a few guesses for at least Wonder Show and More Jump, but I'm not sure for Leonid and Night Court. Especially like it's hard to say, but like I just don't know where the diversion would be for like Night Court. Considering how I still remember how everything plays out. In the main story prologue thing. Hellos. And I'm so curious of the other World Link 2s. I think I'm going to be especially excited to see their cards, because the cards will give us, like, sort of an idea of what to expect in the, what-if scenario. Although, I guess so, because, like, when they advertised the, announced, the, Vivid Bad World Link 2, the preview, the column previews of the cards were the trained versions, not the untrained. Stop. I like the April Fool's cover of this song. Kind of sad that like the April Fool's covers don't really have full versions though. Unless, like, the full version's already in the game, then it's, you know, technically the full version, so. Because I love the April Fool's version of Phony. I'll just play expert, I'm not in the mood. Oh my god, this song. I find it interesting how this song, like, it doesn't actually slow down, like, during when it slows down. Like, it's just more like the notes are just more spread out, if it is. Which I find interesting, because I feel like that would have been a very interesting gimmick for the master chart, but they didn't do that. They just made the notes closer together when it's faster, and, like, more spread out if it's slower. It's fine, though. My phone's getting warm. Not as hot as last time though, which is good. Probably because it's like I'm using this adapter, like it's connected to a different PC. That actually is like faster. But also has like 5 fans, so you guys probably hear that in the background. It's not so bad. Okay, take a short break. What else to talk about? I don't honestly know. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, nothing to check. Okay. Anyways, I don't think there's anything to talk about. Or at least I can't think of anything. I guess I'll just like go to another round. Okay. Okay, just 4 more and then I will end the stream. I will say though, in later streams, if I'm not casually tearing or whatever, if I'm just like playing the game, I will still play, despite 0 energy, just to probably like try to like just go through songs, I guess. I don't know. I'll think about it in the future. Because I do want to do more streams, but I don't want it to necessarily be centered around tearing. Yeah. Also, I had something in my mind to talk about, and then I almost forgot. I think one thing I just want to mention is how I'm excited to see what the other Worldling 2 cards will look for the other groups. Oh, and especially the Untrained, especially since, like, I did mention already that, like, Vivid Bad Squad's, Worldling 2 cards, like, the preview, announcement showed the Untrained, not the Untrained, the Trained. And it'll be interesting to see it for, like, what the other groups will look like. Like, it'll be the Trained, and then we'll see the cards and see the Untrained and blah, blah, blah. I'm just curious on what the Untrained will look like for the other groups. Well, first of all, I will be curious on what the Trained will look like, and then, obviously, the Untrained. I really like how the Worldling 2 cards look for Vivid Bad Squad. I actually like them. Unfortunately, I won't be getting any of them because I won't be pulling on the gacha when that comes out. Because if I don't get Enna's Worldling card like randomly during the when I'm like getting the her limited card in her 5th focus gacha, then I'm pulling for both, and both is gonna be a lot, so, yeah. But also, oh yeah, that's another thing. So not counting collab cards, like only counting 4 stars with hairstyles that you unlock with them. Enna is one of the few characters who only has a total of 6 as of the latest event in the Japanese server. This isn't counting World Link or anything, it's counting only the 4-star limited cards that have hairstyles at rank 2. And Enna, alongside literally all the guys, except for Akito, only has like a total of 6. So, hopefully, like, she does get another one at some point. Because every other character is at like 7, 8 cards with like rank 2 hairstyles, so yeah, I just want to point that out because I've counted how many there are for each character. For Miku though, I'm not counting like I'm only counting the gacha ones because she definitely has more than however many I counted. Also, I can't check because I don't want to see the movie card because I haven't seen the trained version of the card and I want to keep it that way because obviously I haven't seen the movie yet, so yeah. Oh, I'm gonna switch to that. Yeah, so at the moment, and it only has like 6 cards that have the rank 2 hairstyles with them. Also, I hope Wonder Show gets like a unit limited event. Like, seriously, they're the only ones with just one event that's a unit limited. Like, why? Anyways, can I just say how ridiculous it is that, for some reason, like, in the planning, possibly, like, with this game, Wonder Show is the only group in the entire game to only have one focus event that's limited, like, with limited cards. Because every other group at this point has a minimum of 3, except for Wonder Show, and I do not know why they just do not want to ever give them a second one at all. Like literally their first one was the first ever limited card event of the game, and I was like, I don't know when exactly, but like 2021 for a Japanese server. So it's like, what is going on? I think what's ridiculous is that based on how many character like unit focuses I've like counted, I think Sukasa's was meant to be a limited one, but it's not. And it's I swear it feels like it was, and they got the order mixed up in the development. I'm still convinced to this day that that's the case, because like I counted how many there were up to Sukasa's, and I'm certain that's supposed to happen. Like, but they mixed it up. But seriously though, it's like, I feel like the devs would do anything but give Wonder Show a second unit limited event. Like, they do anything except do that. Like, why? And also it can't be the end of this month because Enlu 6 is like before that, so it's gonna be like after Vivid Bed's World Link 2, so yeah, that's fun. And also they can't do back to back, especially with like their World Link event being pretty close. Hopefully they get one, like, considering that we're not gonna get any mixed focuses for like the next few months in the Japanese server. But also, oh my gosh, I want to bring this up. I really want there to be an event where Enna and Tsukasa like have a friendship arc or something. Like, I want to see them interact and be friends, or at at least communicate. They don't have to be friends immediately, but like, you know, like I really want one to happen so much. But like, it obviously hasn't happened yet. But so I feel like one should 100% happen at some point. Unfortunately, currently the Japanese server is gonna have only unit events. I'll play expert this time. But like, the Japanese server, until World Link 2's over, it's mainly just unit events. Hopefully one of the limited ones ends up being Wonder Show at some point, because what the heck? Like, imagine, oh my gosh, I don't want to say it, but like, if they ended up not doing it during these next few months, like give them a second limited event, I'll be so upset. Anyways, but still though, I may not be like, okay, I do like Wonder Show, but how do I explain this? I wouldn't say they're my favorite group, although it's hard to say favorite because I do like all the groups in their own way. But like, I'm not like the biggest fan, like, oh my goodness, merch all over the wall or anything. Not like that, but like, even I'm like, please give them another unit limited. If they don't get one over these next like 5 or something months, I'll be very upset. I think everyone will be upset because I'll be ridiculous. One of these unit limiteds will have to be for them, like, please. One of them, please. Out of curiosity, what is my thing on the close proximity? Yeah, look at how close the numbers are at this point. There's like huge gaps. Yeah, that's how like it was for like top 200 when I was like tiering World Link. Like there's like huge gaps of points between each spot, which is how I didn't drop too many places when I was tiering and going to bed at night. Because there was huge gaps in the ranks, like I didn't really drop too many places. All right. Okay, it's loading. my gosh. Ah, my capture lagged there. That scared me. Because I just heard it in my ear, like, it doing that. Okay. Alright. Okay, just one more show. And then I'm ending the stream. Also busy these past few days, so I'm still trying to do something in the middle of everything, so yeah. What else to talk about? Taking a short break because, like, I don't think I have much else to say. Just thinking about World Link 2 and also, like, the fact that we're just having unit limited until, like, World Link 2 is over. One thing I want to happen so badly is I want there to be, like... Okay, so from what I know, 4th anniversary update includes the ability to gain trust rank points with any character, but they won't have unique titles until, like, something happens in the regular, like, stories or whatever. But I hope there's a story where, like, Enna and Tsukasa interact. I just want them to interact. Like, actually interact. Like how Enna speaks to Rui in her 5th focus. Like that, basically. I wanted it to happen so badly, but none of the mixed events have given us that. So... I really want to see, like, I just really want to see those two interact. I think a lot of people do. They just haven't yet. I guess I'm playing this song. I am not playing Master Chart. I don't want to. This one is definitely one of the harder, more difficult, expert charts to play. Next to, like, the, Positive Dance Time? I forgot what the name is, like... and Rin-chan now. Oh my goodness, they're difficult. Yeah, I don't like this chart. I am very lucky to get the full combo though on it, so I'll take it. But like, it is definitely one of the more difficult, like 26 difficulty charts. Yeah, like in terms of charts, like I'll just like do this. Which is the button? No full combo. This is the only one I haven't gotten, like, for difficulty 25. Or below 27. I don't think I'll ever get to the, I don't think I'll ever get to the full combo for that song, though, like, on Expert. It's so... like... It's only the ending. I could do the rest of the song except the ending because it's like a very specific tappy pattern. Like, I think you could kind of see how I'm replicating it here. Like, it's like this. It's like this, like with the note pressing, and I'm like, I hate that. Especially when it's like the flick too, because it's like you have to do the tap, then this, and then this, but one of the notes is like, the flick, and that is the worst. Oh my goodness. But anyways, that's also it for the stream as well. But I also want to say, let's hope that Wonder Show gets a unit limited and a second one within these next few months. Because I find it absolutely ridiculous how they just never gave them a second unit limited since the very first limited event in the game. Like, what? Why? Why? Also, they're also called Hako limbs, but I say unit limited because I'm lazy. But still, like, what? It probably doesn't help that based on how, like, the structure is, I guess. I don't know if we know about this officially, but, like, it's believed that a lot of this is done, all this planning's done like months in advance, and it kind of makes sense because you have to make all the character models with the outfits and stuff. So it's like, what is going on in the planning process where they're like, yeah, let's not give Wonder Show a second unit limited. Yeah, let's just give everyone else like 15 or whatever. Just, like, why? Why? Yeah, and obviously at the end of this month won't be one because Emu 6, Rui 5 is skipped over, because, because the story, from what I've heard, implied that Emu's focus would be next, so, yeah, that's why, yeah, yeah. Hopefully they get a second unit limited. I'm like, oh please. They do everything but give them a second unit limited for whatever reason. It doesn't help that yeah. Anyways, anything else I want to add to that? Other than how I'm like hoping they do get one at some point. Like, seriously, I'm not like their biggest fan. I still like their stuff, but I mean, like, in a way of like, oh, I have, like, the merch or anything. Although, in reality, I don't actually have any Pro Sticker merch. I just don't. I don't even have this little plushies or anything. But anyways, I hope they get one though, another unit limited. They are literally the only group who doesn't have a minimum of 3 yet. What is this? And also they can't just have another, like, limited, no, another unit focus after MO6, like, oh my gosh, that scared me. I'm so distracted commenting about this. I didn't notice. But anyways, hope they do get a unit limited at some point. And obviously, there's no back-to-back unit focuses, like one after the other. And also, the last time they gave, like, a character a 4-star back-to-back was, like, around 2.5 anniversary in the Japanese server with... Because Enna got a 4-star in Kanade 3, and then the 2.5 Annie event, the Singing City, she gets a 4-star in that one. So it's like, that's the only time they've ever done that. And I think since then, they're like, yeah, we will never do that again. But anyways, that'll be all for today's stream. So yeah, I just, like, played a few songs and talked about stuff until my energy depletes to 0. I will say in future streams, when I'm not, like, tearing, I will still play songs despite 0 energy, just to, just to play and, like, practice a bit. I don't know. I'll think about it. And... I think that's it. Oh, and also, in terms of gacha pulls, the next time I'm pulling will be when I get Birthday Anna, but as I say up there, I'm not making it a video because, the only card I'm gonna get is the one released in Global this year, because I already have the previous 2, and it'll probably be like a 2-minute video if I did that, so I'm like, I'm not gonna make it a video. And yeah, I think that's mostly it. I don't want to sit here for too long. Oh, and also, I am excited to see the movie. I'm going to see it in 2 days from the time I'm streaming this with a friend. So it'll be exciting. It's also going to be the first time I watch a movie in subtitles, in theaters specifically. I never done that before, so it'll be interesting. An interesting experience. And that's, I believe that's it now. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.